Yeah. So sovereignty is a big thing. I got a buddy who was in LA too. He's originally from Miami, moved back, and
Nice.
we're starting a company called Sovereign Men, and the whole point is to get men sovereign body, mind, and spirit.
I love that, man. So it's going to be like a service for men.
Yeah, it's service for men. So, whether it's getting sovereign and really getting a hold of physically, of getting back in the shape, knowing what you're eating, you know what I mean? Breaking, the food pyramid and really knowing what you're putting in your body, growing your own food. A lot of it kicks into even spiritually. Like, we're so disconnected. Like, I'm not going to tell anybody how to find God, but we're going to show you a way of like, man, just get out in the garden and you'll know that there's a master creator here. Like, you get out in the nature, go walk through Big Sur or through the redwoods, or go scuba diving in the Bahamas or Key West. And
what would you say? Because I agree, by the way. Man. I've been to some, you said you traveled a bunch too.
Yeah.
I've been to some epic spots. And the garden alone, just the garden outside. But you go and you can't deny there's an epic creator.
Where's the most epic place you've been?
That's a sick question. I want to know yours
sick,
too. Right? Yeah, I would say probably, Hawaii is hard to beat. Hawaii.
It's on my list.
Yeah, cool. How about you?
I've been to some amazing places. The Philippines definitely stand out. Iceland's amazing. But I think the redwoods. I was in the redwoods and the sequoias because they're kind of next to each other when I was like going into 6th grade. I was in some leadership program thing or whatever, and I don't know what I was doing. I was like, got sent out, and we were in Yosemite, and went from Yosemite to like Kings Canyon and in the redwoods and sequoias. And I remember being like, wow, like I see an oak tree at home. You and I could put our hands together and reach around it.
You need like 10
we had a whole group of kids, and we still didn't get around. And I remember
I remember that too, bro.
Just looking and just be like, I didn't even know how to explain it. Like, it's just something, it was like out of body experience. And then going back and you're in 6th grade and everybody's worried about the new Jordans or the Jankos or whatever everybody's wearing. The new Mace CD came out and I'm to date myself. And I'm like, do you guys know what the redwoods are? Like, have you seen the sequoias? Like, my God, I can't even. And I've had that in like literally ingrained in my soul since I was a kid. So I think that's where my wanderlust is. So I'd have to say the redwoods, just being out there.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
But dude, by the way, yeah, because we've been exposed to all these amazing things, had all these experiences. But I wanted to ask you, man, before we, like, what if someone was like, bro, God's not real. God's not real. You don't even know what you're talking about. There's no proof, all these things. What would you say to that person?
I mean, I'd say the proof is in life. The proof is in life. You just watch whether it's whether it's an infant in the womb or whether it's just a seed, or however we see things come from nothing to something, and we're literally watching, and not just something that's just there and just exists, something that contributes to more abundance in life. Like, God is so abundant, and you hear all the time in the moments where people are on their deathbed and they deny God their whole life, and then in those final moments they're like, but what if I was wrong? What if, So when I speak to men, I'm like, what if, and what if you didn't push against it, and what if you stepped out into the redwoods? What if you were in the waterfalls in New Zealand and you just stopped and you realized, and you looked up at the stars at night and saw the Milky Way, and you go, I thought the world was only me, and now I realize like how big and vast that is, and I have zero control. Something is putting all this into play. There's a master creator here.
Yeah, man, it's magical.
Yeah,
seed to nothing to something.
And if they really want me to break down, like, look at all the thing that man does, and we just destroy everything, right? And then we have to go back to the original systems. Like, it seems like everything we try to manufacture goes awry.
Why do we do that, though? Why do we continue mining and building the cities and messing up the land?
Yeah, I mean, if you look even back in the Bible, I think it's people trying to play God. People want full control and want to think that they can control everything. And
interesting.
I see that in a lot of the social movements now. It's like, remove God and then anything goes. And I can be the master creator of my life, and I can take control. But the reality is like, I'm a train wreck when I do it on my own. Like, when have you ever said, I'm going to do this, all these steps, and all these things are going to work for me? It doesn't happen.
Yeah, it takes some faith for sure. I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. It is in life. It is like, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But it's all good. I fought it for a long time too. I wasn't like, it's all real.
Yeah.
But like
even
in my
the emotion
heart,
of love, man.
Yeah, man.
Just the emotion of like explain
like how real is
love.
that?
Explain love. Like,
Yeah.
how do we even explain that? How does
It's
a
like
mother see her
intention.
baby for the first time? You've never even met this being,
Right.
but you die right there in that moment for that child.
Yeah.
You know,
It's powerful, man.
it is.
That's what it's about.
I mean, I'd die
What
for
we're
some of my
talking
fruit, some of my fruit trees, man.
Yeah, it's bigger than, dude. It's bigger. It all matters, though. That's the point.
For sure.
I think it matters.
Oh, for 100%.
Because that thing without God, it makes it where it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I think it totally does, bro. It feels like it does.
100%.
We're in the garden. It's Exodus.